back to my channel, everyone. So I've had a few people wondering how I apply my nail tips to my red iguana practice hand. I think this way works really good because I'm not going to be wrecking any of the silicone on these nail beds, and a lot of people tend to glue them or else use acrylic, but it's really hard on them. I find you can do that. You can soak it off, but it just takes a lot longer. So I'm going to show you a quick way that I actually apply them that works well, and then it doesn't do any damage. So right here I have a regular tip. I'll just show you here. It's a weld tip. So this is number 7. So what I'm going to do to start with, I'm going to put this right directly in the hand, and she has nice deep cuticle areas so you can push them right in. So there's that one. That was a 7. The next one is going to be a 5. And again, I'm using a weld tip. Okay, so there's that one. And then the next one, I'm going to be using a number 4 on the middle finger. And then the next one will be a 5 again. And then the last one, the thumb, is going to be a 0. Okay, so now before the next step, you're going to take your tips that you put in and just lightly buff them, get that shine off. You could buff them before you even put them in as well. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some isopropyl alcohol and remove that dust. Now I'm gonna find a full cover tip. So I'll just show you here. Okay, so this is a full tip. This is a Makartt tip, and it's a 7. I'll see if it fits the pinky or if I need to go a size bigger. Okay, so you just need to put it on a little bit, and as you can see, it fits it all right. I could go one size bigger, so I'll see if it's gonna be too big. Actually, the 6 is a little better because it's covering. So yeah, I'm gonna go with a 6. So I'm gonna take my Mia Secret nail glue. You can use any nail glue. You don't need to do the whole tip, obviously. And then I'm gonna just get it just slightly under the cuticle. And you want to push down quite hard. Obviously, you don't want any bubbles. Hold it until it dries. And there's that one. So this one was a 5. So I'm thinking I will have to go to a 4. So I'm just going to find a 4. Usually I tend to have to go one size bigger. So yeah, the 4 fits it really good. So again, just place some of the glue on it. You want to go just under the cuticle, so when you're working with these, they look really realistic. Okay, again, I'm going to put firm pressure. Okay, so the next one was a 4, so I'm going to need a 3, I would think. Just try and see here if that's going to work. Yeah, the 3 is good. Okay, and again, I did a 5, so I need a 4. And then the last one is a 0, so I'm gonna obviously have to do a 0 because that is the biggest size. I could have went with a 1 as the base, but I just found this covered it nicer, and it's just fine, as you can see, if I do that, so we'll just leave it as is. I'd rather cover the whole nail bed than not fully cover it, so this is gonna work just fine. Again, you want firm pressure to get those bubbles out. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna be getting it ready to do a nail design for you guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab my file and I'm just gonna file away just to neaten up the tip of it. Now, if you wanted to take away some length, obviously you could, but I'm gonna leave them a little longer today to do a nail design. Now, if you guys want to watch the next video, I will be doing the design on these nails, so I couldn't put it in this one because it would be too long. So I have some new products in the next video to share with you, and then I'll be doing a nail design. So hit that notification bell if you want to see the next one and see what I do on these nail tips. And just so you know, up on the screen, you can see my 10% off code for the red Iguana practice hand. If you don't have one, you should get one because they're just really, really good for practicing on. Okay, so what I would do next now, obviously, before I apply polishes so that they adhere really good to these tips, I'm just going to buff them all. Just needs to be a light buff. Push it in a little bit. Okay, so that's pretty much it. You see why I do that though is because then I can take them out and they're in there sturdier than if you just put just the tip in, if that makes sense. So you have a base, so it makes it a lot stronger when you're working with them. They're not going to be coming out as easy because they're back here, the tip. So that is why I like to add on the extra tip on it, because it just gives it more strength for working with it and then filing and whatnot. So hopefully this was helpful. I had, like I said, I had a few of you asking how I do this. This is a way of doing it. You could glue them on too. I know Red Iguana has some videos on how else you can apply them, but I like this way best because I'm not ruining that nail bed and I'm applying them easily so that they're not falling out and whatnot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said, watch the next video. I will be showing you some new products and also a nail design on these tips, so it should be a good one. So don't miss out. Hit that notification bell again, and I will see you guys all next time. Bye.